It's good enough. Good enough for rock and roll. Woo. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for tuning in. That was a great show. So I play piano, and I just finished playing a show, and I got to play a Kawai piano. It's a very nice piano. So what I get to do now, because I can't respond because I'm playing a show and I'm getting paid to play and entertain an audience that's there, now I finally get to do shout outs and thank yous to everybody that tuned in. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go to the bottom. And I had a great audience today. Aiden Edit says hi. Frostbite Snow 55 channel says hi. Nice, thank you. Aiden Edit says, could you play Rush E? I get requests for that one a lot, but I haven't really learned it well. Also, name a car for an edit. Ooh. Aiden Edits asked me to name a car for an edit. What kind of edits do you do? Is it like Photoshop? Because I have a Honda Civic 2012, and this thing is going to run until the wheels fall off. Nicolas Mania says hi, thank you. A nice streamer who wrote in some kind of Arabic script said something that I can't read. Apologies. I can't read Arabic, Cyrillic, Chinese, kanji. I only know English, unfortunately. But thank you. I love my international audience, and please forgive this humble American who only speaks one language. Well, maybe two if you include music, but I don't know. Marcy says, ooh, I got some great emojis from Marcy. Thank you so much. Roro Chill says, Rushy is overrated. Can you play CPR by Cupcake? I don't know that one either. It's a great song. I'll take your word for it. Dream Drunk says, nice. Dream Drunk. I don't know. If I drink, well, I guess I do dream sometimes, but... Mercerit Official says, can you please play Fairy Tale? Mercerit, what is that? Are you an artist? Do you play an instrument? Can you please play Fairy Tale? What's Fairy Tale? I don't know that one. Y'all are humbling me today. UC sent some cool emojis. Thank you, UC. Roro Chill says, is that a song people that like playing piano would know? I'm not from that niche. If you're referring to one of the songs that I announced at my show, I play a lot of stuff from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s American popular music. And I don't know. UC says, thank you so much. I love it so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got some really cool emojis from Mercerit. Hey, I appreciate it. Actually, I don't know if those are cool or not. Ray Okami Killa says, one more subscriber. Sorry I can't hang around for long, but your music is great. Thank you. Thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Mars gives me another cool emoji. What song is this? This is so familiar. I'm sorry I didn't see it at the time. So I don't know. UC sent some more cool emojis. Please play Game of Thrones, says Hiva. I don't know the Game of Thrones song. The next request, can you play Entertainer? I did see that one. So there's three criteria. Number one, I have to see it. Number two, I have to know it. Number three, it has to be appropriate for the senior audiences that I play for. And Mars's request, can you please play The Entertainer? Hit all three of those criteria, so I played it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Tupa says, Marseille, c'est de là, and please forgive my French. I don't know what that means. Marseille, are you from Marseille? Marseille is the Liao. I don't know what that means. But shout out to my friend in Marseille. What's up? Charlie Williscroft, can you play Moonlight Sonata first or third movement? Definitely can't play the third, and I can kind of make my way through the first. UC says, this streaming is awesome. Thank you. TFG Squad says, can you please play Rush E? Jake Mansur says, can you play Rush E? I know that's a very popular tune, but I don't know it well enough to do it right. UC says, just enjoy his music. Thank you. Paul's 8039 says, good job. Thank you. UC says, oh, I know this song. I don't know which song that was. His playing skill, his expression, all perfect. Oh, you're making me blush. Far from perfect, but I thank you. Danger YT says, what is the country that you will never go to? That's an odd question for a piano player. What is a country that I'll never go to? Oh, for what reason? Well, let's see. Nah, I don't know. I can't even touch that one. Nora721 says, can you play Old Doll? Old Doll, I don't know that one. Sounds like a jazz tune, though. Srig Wills says, what a beautiful symphony. Keep it up, man. Thank you very much. Carcat says, awesome. Yusuf Pekshan says, my ears have been blessed. Thank you, God. That is a very nice thing to say. Thank you. I have a commenter who, I believe, typed something in a Japanese script that I cannot read. So thank you. I'm assuming it's a compliment. If it was an insult, thank you anyways, because it went over my head. Kyogre342 says, only talented short streamer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thomas Cool says, hi. Hammer High says, hi. Amethystical Games YT. What's the song name? I don't know. It might have been What a Wonderful World, but I'm not sure. Maria Vlasio says, it's a beautiful world. The mirror image trips me, my brain malfunctions. I'll simply use my ears. You must be a piano player, Maria. You must be a pianist. When I release, I release the streams, the ones that do well, as long form videos, and when I do that, I flip the keys so that piano players' brains don't go crazy. Because I'm a piano player too, and I'm just looking out. But yeah, I can understand. Thank you for tuning in, though. Thank you, Maria. Tilling Imp 3480 says, hi. I think that's Bro Cookie or something, says, hey bestie, I got a new guitar. I don't know if we're on those kind of terms, but I'm glad you got a guitar. Lucifer000 says, you, Elgato, bro, where are you going so dressed up? Chicken Sandwich says, do you play the saxophone? I don't play the saxophone. I used to play the clarinet and the trumpet. I played a little bit when I was in the Ghost Town Blues Band, and we did this shtick where we'd march like second line, which was fun. But I focused on piano because I chose to water the plant that bears the most fruit. And so I play piano full time, and I get a lot of piano gigs, y'all. I get a lot, like 60. El Gato, which, if my Spanish serves me correctly, means the cat, asked, where are you going so dressed up? I like to wear a blazer to my gigs when I can in Memphis because, number one, I like how it looks. It makes me feel good. It gives dignity and it gives weight to the performance, I feel. And that's what I choose. And I was going to a gig at a retirement community, a health and rehab. Yep, that's it. It's Lily Love 2023, by the way, and it's Brookie Cookie. Oh, thank you for translating. Yeah, my I can't always read the names correctly. Brookie Cookie, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing and for commenting. That's still really cool. Yep. So I'm gonna keep driving. I'm gonna keep streaming and driving because YouTube is cool enough to let me do that. I'm very blessed to be playing piano full time. Thank you, Brookie Cookie. I appreciate you. I'm a piano player from Memphis, Tennessee. I play mostly at retirement communities and health and rehabs. I've been playing the piano for 31 years. 31 years I've been playing the piano. And I like it a lot. But I don't actually own a piano. I get paid to play other people's pianos. Isn't that crazy? That's ironic. There's a lot of people that have a piano, but they're not professional piano players. I'm a professional piano player and I don't have a piano. But what I'm doing is I'm working on creating better content and helping solve people's problems, like helping people get piano gigs, for example. I've gotten better at piano, guitar, and flute. Hey, that's great. Cool thing about flute is that the music is in the same what do you call it? It's in the C clef. C clef? What am I trying to say? It's not like a saxophone you have to transpose. I don't know, I haven't done it in a long time. I can't even think of it. I really don't do a lot of sheet music these days because I don't have a practice room. I'm a piano player without a piano and a piano player without a practice room, and I still am maybe one of the highest paid piano players in my city simply because I go to work, y'all. I go to work. This is my third gig today. I play about 60 a month. That's 15 gigs a week. And I try to take most Sundays off. So that's about 6 gigs of piano playing, 6 days of piano playing, an average of around, what's that, like 2.2, 2.3 gigs a day. Sometimes I play more, sometimes I play less. But it averages out. Why don't you have a piano? Great question, Amir Hussein. I don't have a piano because I live in an apartment and the walls are thin, and I am a creative person, but I'm also an introvert, and I need privacy, and I would rather not have a piano and deal with other people hearing my piano playing in my apartment. I'd rather not have a piano and have to work around their schedules and have to curtail my creativity. I'd rather not have to deal with that than have a piano and deal with it. So my ideal that I'm working towards, and I have a goal, I have high standards. My goal is to have my own place where I can have a piano and play and practice, and have a studio where I can record and do live streams and actually do shout outs in real time. Thank you, Amen. Again, y'all, apologies for these mispronunciations. I am but a humble American who speaks only English, and I know maybe just a little Spanish. Like, for example, El Gato means the cat. So I'm just a humble American who doesn't know very many languages, but I do know the language of music. I've been playing the piano for 31 years. I'm 36. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. Thank you. I'm hopping on the highway. I love YouTube because YouTube lets me stream while I'm driving. TikTok does not. TikTok will put you in TikTok jail if you try to stream while you're driving. YouTube lets me make my neighbor. I wish my neighbors were like you, little. Yes, I am a considerate neighbor. I had a neighbor that played a lot of loud music, and I didn't like it. But they moved out, and my new neighbor is a lot quieter. Yeah, so that's why I don't have a piano. Also, it's in my lease that musical instruments, loud music, and a lot of complaints are cause for eviction. And eviction laws in the United States are a little stricter than they are in other parts of the world. So there's that. Like the one I have. If you get an electric piano, you could turn the volume down. Yes, Brookie Cookie, I do have an electric piano. I do. I have an electric piano, and I play it sometimes, but honestly, it's not motivating for me. I don't love it. It doesn't feel the same. I can't get the volume up in the same way. And so, it just doesn't do it for me. I need to learn so I can play it, but maybe I don't have the right keyboard. Maybe I need a different keyboard. Maybe that's it. Something in between that will do the trick, and that'll bridge the gap between now and when I actually have my studio. I guess I'm I said inconsiderate. I guess I am a considerate neighbor. With regards to music, I'm a musician. My ears are a little sensitive. I found these sleeping earplugs, though, because I live in a beautiful old house with 6 different apartments. It's an apartment building. And I can't hear my neighbors. I can't hear what they're saying, but I can hear like conversation. And I can also hear, what's the word? I can hear the floorboards creaking. And enough so that it like wakes me up. So it's very creaky. So I got these earplugs that fit in the ears, and I think they're silicone. There's something that it's not foam. It's something that like creates a little bit of suction, but it doesn't poke right out like Shrek. It has like this little loop, and it curves up, and so if you sleep on the side of your head, it doesn't hurt. And so those have been a lifesaver. I'm actually able to get good sleep and be well rested for my day. I've had a great day today. I woke up, hit the gym, and then I thought, so usually I play at retirement communities and health and rehabs, but this morning I played at a mental health clinic, and that was interesting. Does it feel unreal to you compared to the piano? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's a definite difference. Or you can't work it out as you do with the piano. I think it has to do with, well, I have high standards, and my preference is always a real piano. Yes, it feels very different. Volume matters, the touch matters, and also I'm an introvert, so being able to play without anybody hearing me is really important to my creative process. I can't help it. That's just how I am. Although I did put out an album, Regardless, back in August 2024. It's called Panoply. You can check out my links. It's on my Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, iTunes. Panoply by Tim the Piano Man. I was able to put that out, and I did some recording, and I'm glad that I put it out. But I feel like I'm operating at 10% of my creativity. I think that I could really unlock a lot of creative energy